Stink, stunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hello, welcome to Thunk Tanked. My name is Calvin, and this is a weird place that we found ourselves in today.
We're in a loft. My name's Andreas, and I'm a sexy photographer taking pictures of nature.
Whoa, look at that.
My name's Eric, and I'm here too. I also count.
Of course you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone gets one vote except for me, who gets 2 votes. That's just because odd numbers are hard. So, Eric, you bring anything to this wonderful Thunk Tank?
This brand new Thunk Tank that we're doing.
So I have sort of a question for this episode.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I like questions.
Right? False advertising is generally illegal, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Is clickbait false advertising?
Probably not, because it usually contains some information and usually is in the form of a question.
Yeah.
So I have a question. If I said Heinz ketchup gives you
Does Heinz ketchup?
gonorrhea? Question
Does
mark.
Heinz ketchup give cats gonorrhea? This is a question everybody's been asking.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Is
Yeah,
Yes.
I just love that. That's the slander against Heinz ketchup. It might give your cat gonorrhea. Fuck,
It could.
Okay.
It could. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's possible.
But
I do feel like that's illegal, and I could be sued for like slander or whatever the fuck.
If you said it was an absolute fact, but asking it as a question, I'm just asking questions.
do we know
God, that's
how many cats have died from Heinz ketchup?
But if I say this one weird trick will stop Heinz ketchup from giving your cat gonorrhea,
Yeah,
is that illegal? Is that slander?
I don't think it is, as long as you can't prove that it doesn't work.
Huh.
Right? My cat got gonorrhea from Heinz ketchup anyway, even though I did this trick. False advertising.
Yeah.
Boom.
So it would be false advertising and probably illegal. How much clickbait is just straight up illegal then? Because I see
Probably
some
some of it.
weird clickbait that must not be true.
Well, if that's the
Okay, give
case, then this is a marketing loophole that we should exploit, right?
You're right. We can say anything in our titles.
In the YouTube
This
video that you make.
top top trending podcast.
Yeah.
New
Top
new VR news show tells you about the weekly news.
TikTok sensation.
Thunk Tank.
Is Thunk Tank new TikTok sensation?
Yes. I mean,
No,
maybe. We don't know.
Definitely not. 100% no.
No, we're not.
But maybe.
Could
Can
be.
ask.
Hmm.
Why would Denny's fund a weird VR podcast?
Why would they?
Why does Denny's
No,
Denny's sponsor?
Why would Denny's sponsor a
Denny's-
weird thing? They wouldn't. They didn't,
wouldn't.
and they
You're
haven't.
right,
They
you're
wouldn't.
right.
But why would they?
Denny's do this?
Well, they might do
Just
it.
asking questions.
They might do it just out of sheer
Goodness of their heart?
hubris. You know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
You know, they might
Um,
just do it.
I
That's
did
one
try to
Is
get
reason.
this
Denny's-
lemon-headed weirdo sponsored by the new lemon moon pies?
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, I feel like we should do other shows
In
on
general.
Thunk Tank. I think we should do. I think we like some weeks
We should do
maybe.
a crazy news show.
No,
at some point.
yeah,
Alex
okay,
Jones
maybe.
style.
Yes, maybe. We're not too far away from doing that currently.
We're really close already.
But what I was thinking, we could go around maybe and interview people.
Like in VR?
Yeah. We're like, excuse me, do you have a moment?
Like the Eric Andre show, but mobile and in VR.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the Eric Andre show. Is it good?
Oh my God, no! It is.
It's terrible.
great
Okay.
bad.
Great bad. Gotcha.
So it's like, imagine if you met a homeless man who had just found $400 and dedicated all of that money to like whippets and fucking making this show happen.
Yeah.
Like it's out there. I don't
that's-
care for the man's comedy. I
Ye-
don't care for the comedy in the show, but I have to respect what he is doing.
Yeah, it's got
because-
this you can't look away kind of feeling to it.
Oh my god. I think he legitimately got Jack Black to do whippets with him.
I mean, maybe. Like, I wouldn't know if it was fake or
mean,
not.
You wouldn't know if it was fake. No.
No.
But I genuinely don't think it is fake because one, it's so edited that it feels like they are cherry picking the good shit out of these people, like going, I need to leave, and them having to calm them down.
Hmm.
And two,
Huh.
people do get up and just walk out
Yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes.
Like
Hmm.
their guests are not pleased
Yeah. Like,
most of the time.
yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
like you watch like Zach Galifianakis between two ferns and you
Right, and
think
it's
you're
clearly
clearly
like,
fake.
haha.
Clear, yeah, oh, they're having a good time, very good. But you watch this and you're like, is that okay?
So are
Yeah,
we just gonna go
He's
around
regularly
being
flashing
dicks
his
to
genitals
people?
at his guests.
Okay, so this is just aggressively evil and wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No.
Well,
We're gonna
Maybe.
go out and aggressively interview people.
I don't know what we should. We come up with a question maybe for the day.
You just ask everybody that question.
Yeah, and I think
Oh,
get
like
the
an
responses.
on the street.
Yeah, like an on the
like-
street.
Like, yeah.
Are
Yeah,
like, are we
absolutely.
doing like politics, philosophy, all the above? What
All
what
of
are
the
we doing?
above, I think. It's got to be. Well, I mean, it's comedy still, right? I think we want
Okay.
comedy. Maybe.
Comedy
I mean,
questions.
Comedy
Deep
from on the
thunks. We're gonna
deep-
call them deep thunks.
Deep
street
thunks.
dunks.
Street
Oh, God,
thunks.
so much better. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. And we go and we actually try. We're like, what do you think of this idea? Tell me, how would you
Oh, we
improve
pitch
this?
them. We give them an elevator pitch of one of our ideas.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah, this might be a good idea.
I don't know.
I like it a lot. We could do really quick. What's the thing I just said? TikTok.
Mm.
TikTok episodes. Because each interview, TikTok,
Real quick. Yeah.
right? Because they wouldn't be long. Nobody would put up with us for that long anyway, and we can't be funny for that long. So it's easy peasy.
Yeah.
And then they could go from TikTok and watch the full thing on YouTube or whatever.
Sure. And it would be chaos in the background because it's VR chat.
Whatever
People
the
would be
fuck's
nuts.
going on in VR chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
It's
good.
kind of going to be hard to isolate the audio, but yeah, we can.
We can make it work.
It's
You make it
not
work.
an audio podcast format. It's a TikTok format.
It's a TikTok.
So the audio quality doesn't matter. as
Nobody
much.
cares.
Right. No
They're
one gives
just
a shit.
they're gonna forget it in the next second anyway. But hopefully
Yeah,
not.
Right. Because they're going to swipe to the next one after hitting the thumbs up button or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I hate TikTok so
me
much.
too. Me too.
I don't understand TikTok, but I want to be
Here-
famous.
We're all
Here's my
like old
problem.
people. That's the problem.
Just sort of ironically.
I watch TikToks on Reddit
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're curated.
because they're curated. But here's my problem is I watch a lot of them.
Wow.
I'm like, I've gone cold turkey in the last couple of days because I'm like, oh my God, every time I sit down to poop or anything like that, I'm watching TikToks. This is a problem.
Yeah.
So there's something people really like about the format of Vines.
Mm,
in
the
general.
short
And I
format
remember
thing.
The short comedy format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the comedy ones are funny sometimes. Most of the time they're not. Most of the time they're 12-year-olds who don't understand comedic timing.
Mm,
But
mm.
some of them are very funny, and I appreciate that. I don't like the political ones.
We could do political ones though. You
Oh,
can
we
be real
could.
political.
We could.
Because I think "eat the rich" is a political statement inherently,
Yeah, we could.
and that is sort of our rallying cry.
We could walk around like how many rich people do you think you could eat?
How many,
How
many fingers
How
of-
many people do you think the average rich person could feed when baked into a pie? If we
Yes.
baked Jeff Bezos into a pie.
How much Jeff
Oh, God,
Bezos pie
you-
would you eat?
well, here's the thing. You can fit about 20% sawdust in there to really stretch them out.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Oh.
And Jeff Bezos has been to space, so he's a spaceman. It'll be
Spaceman.
spaceman meatloaf.
A spaceman pie.
Spaceman pie, right? Because
How much did his dick rocket cost? Do we know?
Lots.
That was the other one.
No.
Bezos the dick rocket? I thought that was Branson. I don't know the difference between these fucking rich-ass
Bezos
spaceman.
is
Eat 'em
the
all.
penis rocket. I'm pretty sure.
God, and him in that little cowboy hat. Is Jeff Bezos a real person, or is he like an animatronic Disney attraction from the 50s?
He is behaving exactly like I would behave if I had $1 billion.
Wow.
Is he? Because if I had $1
Yeah.
billion, one, either I'd be like an evil like cartel leader, or I'd be giving
Like-
a lot of that money away.
Well, you say giveaway. Is it not redistribution of wealth to give that money to engineers and metal
Not
workers?
when you get a rocket out of it.
I think that redistributes wealth. I mean, you get a big useless thing, and your rich person money gets sent back into the economy.
Fuck that.
Like,
Fuck
it's-
that. No.
The asshole rich person thing to do is to hoard your money and not spend it on shit.
Agreed.
Dragon.
Invest it and own shit and like destroy people's lives with debt and shit.
Mm.
Spending the money is what we want the rich people to do. That's how the wealth trickles down. We also want the government to tax those rich people for the privilege of not being guillotined and eaten. But, apparently we can't get the government to do that because the rich people want to be guillotined. They all want it. They know they want it. Go forth.
That's
Guillotine
another
them.
another
Grind
thing,
them up.
that we could do in our Republican
Guys.
Right.
lies.
Rich people are big government. Big government. deep
Wait,
state,
what
rich.
do you got?
You know how they sell like kits where they send you all the hardware and you have to get the lumber and then you can build like a place or like
Sure.
a dock?
Okay.
It's that, but it's a guillotine.
Oh my God, that's great.
We
Love
send
it.
you a blade and a bunch of hardware and you make the fucking bits and boom, guillotine. Done.
Yeah. Maybe files for 3D printers?
How
Ooh,
small do
know?
you think?
Oh,
Are
no,
rich
yeah.
people necks smaller than I think?
You don't need the neck is only usually about this big,
That's true.
Your guillotine just needs to be about there.
I mean, the
Is it
blade needs to be
hydraulically-
pretty heavy, but I suppose we could just like put some like
Weights on it.
exercise weights or something.
Yeah. Get a little bar and you put them on the sides.
I don't know the physics of guillotines, and I don't care if it's not like painless and quick.
Hmm.
But we could do this. Yeah, I think this is a great idea.
I think full-size guillotines is fucking a really funny kit to sell.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
We should do that. I'm gonna put that
Guillotine
together.
kits. Okay.
Can I just put that shit up on Amazon?
Probably. So terrible. So terrible. It's the worst.
Amazon, Etsy, all the things.
Yeah, I'd love to. You type in guillotine into Amazon, and it's got the one at the top that says Amazon's choice for the guillotine.
Guillotine kit. DIY
DIY
guillotine.
kit.
Yeah.
Mm. Amazing.
Fantastic. Do
Did
you
we,
think, I think that would be problematic? Do you think a lot of people would get murdered by guillotine? If we made
Nah.
Probably
guillotine?
not, but like I don't think we could be blamed for that if
That's
that
probably
happens.
true.
Look, we made
Like,
a
only
large.
people get murdered, and the manufacturers of the murder weapons never get blamed.
Yeah, it's a large cutting device. It's for
It's
defense.
entertainment purposes only.
It's for defense.
It's for home defense. The only thing stops a bad guy with a gun is a guillotine. I
Yeah.
have a Second Amendment right to this guillotine, bitch. Do I have a Second Amendment right to this guillotine, lawyers?
I don't
Check in.
think it's an arm. I don't think it's an arm you can bear.
Are you sure?
Maybe it's
Yeah, but it
for
will take your arm off.
maybe it's like
I-
lawn
I-
maintenance.
I have a
you know.
provable Second Amendment right to own cannons, right, for naval defense.
Hmm.
Who the fuck owned the cannons?
Fucking rich people.
Like the British are the British are like, hey, give us back this shit,
Uh-huh.
and all the fucking the goddamn liberal fucking elites in this
Okay.
country who wanted to be free get that suck a dick Republicans. The liberals were the one that fought for independence. all the conservatives were fucking Tories.
Also, liberals fought World War II.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, conservatives hated Jews. Cool.
Yeah.
I forgot we had a Nazi party. Anyhow, that little bit of history aside, fucking bunch of dudes with muskets and shit. At what point? How did they get cannons? Did they beat the
probably
British up and take
had
theirs?
some.
Where? How?
Look-
Who's like, I'm going to the new land. I'm gonna bring this cannon just in case.
Yeah, they put them on the ship.
They had gun nuts then like they do now. Some dude
Mm.
owned some cannons in his barn because he could.
Yeah. I mean, look, if I could own a cannon,
And yeah,
I would
most
own a
of them were
cannon.
probably
You can own a
captured from
cannon.
the British or purchased from the French.
Actually, can you own a cannon?
I don't
Are
think so. That's a
cannons
lot of
legal to own?
explosives.
You might need like some sort of tax stamp for that cannon.
It might be a destructive device, but then
Might
again,
be a
I feel
destructive
like
device.
so is a trebuchet, and I'm allowed to build that.
Huh.
Well, time to find out what the gun law on cannons is, I guess.
I think it's time to build a trebuchet and start launching VW bugs.
at the rich.
Yeah, sure.
What happens
Really-
if you trebuchet a guillotine at a rich person? Do they get ground up into meatloaf by the guillotine?
That's just
Is
gonna
that how that
break.
works?
It's gonna break the
I don't know how
guillotine.
guillotines work.
Yeah, rich people are
Yeah.
really strong. It'll just like bounce off them and break.
Yeah, that's
Probably.
too bad.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this has been a real quick thunk.
it's been interesting.
We thunk quick. Really went from a high to a low to kind of a middle. And really appreciate you, listener. This is a quick thunk. Let us know what you think. Did
Yeah,
you like it? Did you not like it?
quick
Comment,
thunks
subscribe,
better than normal thunks.
or worse. Was our
Or-
energy level weird? Did Calvin's voice sound
Weirder
stupid?
than normal.
Was Eric's hands off-putting? What, like let
Also,
us
by
know.
the
what you
time
think.
this episode comes out, we're probably gonna have a TikTok. So go over there and subscribe on TikTok.
Yeah, there's
Yep,
a link
we
in the
got it.
description, maybe.
Probably
not.
We probably
Maybe I
did
was
that.
too lazy.
All right. Take care out there.
Peace.
See you.
Yeah. Fucking be nice to people and shit.
Except
be
the
a
rich.
dick.
Just grind them up. Meatloaf, pies.
I feel like
guillotines.
we only are advocating eating the extremely rich, like you
Yeah,
know,
no,
Jeff
not
Bezos
not like
level.
your neighbor Jim who owns 2 cars. The extreme wealthy. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.